After the end of the Triple G era, the middleweight belts will be active in the coming months. Brief status of the division. The biggest news the middleweight division has had in the last year has been that Kazakh Gennady Golovkin has relinquished his WBA and IBF world belts, which clearly demonstrates how little important activity the division has recently had. Adding to Golovkin's inactivity as reigning champion the semi-retirement of Jermall Charlo, Andrade's move up to super middleweight, the horribly low level of opposition faced by Munguia and the lack of high-level contenders, the fans of the middleweight division have had very little to celebrate in close to 12 months. The weight class may not have a revival anytime soon, but at least in the coming months the division will have activity regarding its world belts, which is a step in the right direction. Below we review the status of the 160 pounds division. WBO belt, Kazakh world champion Janibek Alimkanyeli will make a voluntary defense in the United States against Canadian Stephen Butler on May 13, headlining a top-rank event. As for who will be the mandatory challenger, the question is up in the air, since Golovkin, number 1, and Munguia, number 2, seem to have other plans and Liam Smith, number 2, is waiting for Chris Eubank Jr. to activate the rematch clause. The next ranked fighter is the 4th Mayrim Nursultanov. IBF belt. Initially, the Brazilian Esquiva Falcao and the Australian Michael Zarafa were going to fight for the vacant belt. However, Zarafa's team had a disagreement with the IBF, which coincided with a proposal to the Australian by the WBA. Thus, Falcao is finally negotiating the world title bout with German Vincenzo Gualtieri. The plan is for the clash to take place at a top-rank evening in the United States. The next ranked boxer is the German Dennis Radovan and, if nothing changes, he will surely be the winner's first mandatory challenger. WBA belt. As stated above, Michael Zarafa received the opportunity to fight in a WBA World Middleweight Championship as mandatory challenger for Arislandi Lara. The Cuban was regular title holder below Golovkin, but when Triple G vacated his world belt, Lara became the full monarch. The idea is for the Lara-Zarafa fight to take place in the United States, specifically on a PBC card. The next ranked is the Argentinian Sergio Martinez. WBC belt. American world champion Jermall Charlo has not defended his belt since June 2021, but the WBC refuses to strip him of the title, which is arbitrary and corrupt. It is rumored that Charlo could return to the ring in the last third of the year, but for now there is not very solid information. In any case, the WBC will not lose the opportunity to continue making money, so it has created an interim title for which the Dominican Carlos Adams and the American Julian Williams will fight on June 24. Thanks for watching. More info, news and videos at our website.